It is like, scream it for me. I'd love to have you. Everybody's being gay.
And I quote,
Dude, the easiest way to do Trump is like the speech Trump when he's doing a rally.
okay.
Because it's just in the text.
Okay.
The greatest country.
The greatest country.
Okay.
A little bit.
The greatest country.
Don't do this, do this.
The greatest country.
Don't move at all. Only move your hands.
Don't move my
If
body.
you're sitting,
Move your shoulders.
All right.
if you're
The
sitting,
greatest country.
sit like that if you're sitting.
Don't. First of all, don't. Okay. So sit like this. So yeah. The greatest country.
The best country.
The best country.
Wow, what a country.
Wow. What a country.
A lot of Asians.
A lot of Asians.
Maybe too many.
Maybe too much.
That's pretty good.
The lovely Heidi, everybody.
Oh, hey. What a great lady. I talked to her backstage. Wonderful woman. The tits are real. A lot of people are saying her tits are fake. They're not fake. I touched them. And it's great tits. Wonderful tits. American tits. And that's the thing that we've lost under this administration. Where are the American tits anymore? I bet I can smell her. I bet I can do it first. Joe, you're an idiot. Please stop. Hey, you have a lot of work to do. You should stop collecting bugs.
Last hookup you had, how long ago was that?
5 months ago or something.
A sad woman in Connecticut fucked the bug guy.
What do the Japanese call the Chinese as a racial slur? Fucking short Chinese.
My favorite thing about Biden is anytime Biden finishes a speech, he transforms into a Roomba.
You know, straight guys were always funny.
Straight women, and not all of them.
The best one. When I was a kid, they were always funny. They were always funny. But you know, I guess white guys have changed.
We're talking about
What an ambiguous phenomenon life is. You hung up on, some fun jokes at the ESPYs. You're literally missing the point. We're having fun. Which brings me to the next point, dude. The view.
Johnny Carson was on the air for, 100 years. Never once did he say the writer wrote that bad joke that I just bombed with.
And if you watch
That's bad film.
I was watching The View so that I could understand comedy the way Joy Behar does. You know, hilarious comedian Joy Behar? What was that one joke she told that everyone likes? Never once, ever?
As Shane Gillis's career continues, the more it shares with Norm Macdonald's career. He got fired from SNL only to return years later and host it. He recently hosted the ESPYs like Norm and even slipped in a Norm joke. And now, like Norm, he's officially not liked by the women of The View, which might be the biggest compliment he's received his entire career. The morning after the ESPYs, The View reacted to some of Shane's jokes from the show, and to be honest, the jokes they reacted to weren't even that wild. But when the camera cuts back to them, it's like they just witnessed a war crime.
The ESPY Awards last night, hosted by comedian Shane Gillis, who got a mixed reaction from the crowd. Take a look.
Donald Trump wants to stage a UFC fight on the White House lawn. The last time he staged a fight in D.C., Mike Pence almost died. No, you don't have to do that. It was fine. I didn't write it. Actually, there was supposed to be an Epstein joke here, but I just got deleted. A bookie is what Bill Belichick reads to his girlfriend before bedtime. They do. They read The Very Horny Caterpillar The little engine that could, but needed a pill first.
Look at Whoopi.
You know, hosting an award show is a tough game.
It really is.
Yeah, I saw that. So you think he read that room correctly?
No.
He did?
Basically, when you do an awards show, they're there to hear their name called. They are not there to laugh, number one. But you know, if stand-up comedy, I don't do it any. I mean, I don't know how much you're doing still, but I put my creativity into my plays now because it's one of the hardest things that you do. I did it for 30 years.
Yeah.
It's so hard. It's like a high wire act, and I always say it's like I'm on stage naked. Everybody else has clothes. That's how it feels. Comedian, we are the first line of defense against tyranny.
Yeah.
And all this, you
Yeah.
can't squelch the comedians. Don't do it. It's a mistake because they will go after you. But one thing he did that I didn't like, and that was he said, I didn't write that joke.
Yeah.
Never do that. Johnny Carson was on the air for, 100 years. Never once did he say the writer wrote that bad joke that I just bombed with.
And if you watch,
That's bad form.
So yeah, according to Joy Behar, people don't go to award shows to laugh, which is weird because award shows are literally hosted by comedians all the time. Most people in the room aren't getting an award, and neither are the millions watching at home. That's why you get a comedian to host, to make the 3-hour commercial for Gatorade and Visa slightly less painful. And I don't know if Joy Behar and Joe Rogan's generation were all handed the same pamphlet, but I've heard Rogan say it a dozen times.
You know, in the comedy world, we say we're the last line of defense. Because this is where the woke meets the wall.
Comedian, we are the first line of defense against tyranny.
Which is funny because Joyce says you shouldn't squelch the comedians, and then immediately picks apart everything that was wrong with Shane's set. I think he took it as a compliment, though.
What an ambiguous phenomenon life is. To get hung up on, you know, some fun jokes at the ESPYs. You're literally missing the point. We're having fun. Which brings me to the next point, dude. The View.
I wish I was watching. I know we're having fun right now.
I just wish John
was
Hamm.
watching The View so that I can understand comedy the way Joy Behar does. You know, hilarious comedian Joy Behar. What was that one joke she told that everyone likes? Never once ever. But yeah, I get it. They didn't like it. It wasn't for them. If they liked it, I would have been like, oh, that sucked.
Yeah, but it's literally
You are Whoopi, dude.
it's literally not for the ladies of the view. Like, literally.
It's specifically designed for them to go, I didn't like it.
It's crazy they never have like any kind of like, you know what, actually I kind of saw the nuance in it. It's just like, you know what I mean?
They're here to not like things.
Yeah, but like why though? We gotta ask
No, but they
yourself.
love like Hamilton. Hamilton sucks.
I will say, hold on, time out.
He is Whoopi.
Time out. I
I'm
did
sure if I saw
cry.
him-
I cried at the end of Hamilton, I'll be honest.
Look,
I cried at the end of Hamilton, I did.
Fellas, if I saw
His son died, dude.
if I saw
His son
Hamilton,
died.
if I saw Hamilton live, I would love it.
Obviously, Shane wasn't too offended. If anything, he should be proud that his set wasn't The View's cup of tea. The fact that he hosted the ESPYs and they dedicated an entire segment just to ridicule him is hilarious. Being a fan of Matt and Shane's secret podcast makes it even funnier. 10 years ago, Shane was stealing canned beans from his parents and doing open mics. Now he's infiltrated Hollywood, suits up for a fancy ESPN event, and instead of playing nice for daytime TV sensibilities, he performed for his podcast listeners.
what I felt about Shane, and every time I watch him, is I can feel his nerves. He has tics that say like, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, over and over. It's like ominous speech. And then he keeps it. Well, the problem is, though, still, if he didn't maybe redirect it, because there are moments where you could give some genuine shout-outs, like where you call out some of the amazing greats in that room without a joke following every one. He had to have these starstruck. I was starstruck looking, yeah, who was there?
I don't think Shane was starstruck or anything, but he did seem a little off. It felt like he was trying to blend what he thinks an award show host is supposed to do with his own act.
Yeah, keep doing that thing where I pretend I'm extremely nervous. I really wasn't that nervous. Cool. Same like SNL. But dude, hello. Right up top. Hello.
Nah, man, it was for
The only thing that makes me nervous is doing like corny stuff.
yeah.
Like that's when I get nervous. Like when I walk out there and you see the teleprompter and it's like, whoa, it's incredible to be around so many amazing athletes here. Like, I can't read that
No.
without being like,
Dude, that's your blazing sword of truth.
people mistake it for just being totally inept, which there's something, there's something there.
That's haters, bro.
Again, I think that